Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Keith here from Commander Hoops Celtic. If this is your first time viewing the channel, if you could subscribe, a thumbs up or a comment below would be really appreciated. We're on the road to 7k, so every little helps would be class. Majority of people that watch my videos don't subscribe, so I'm calling you out to subscribe if you can. Look, we have a big game tomorrow. It's a kick-off to our Europa League group stage campaign. We'll be playing Real Betis of Seville of Spain. It's a 5:45 kick-off. It'll be more likely on BT. Are we nervous going into this game considering our injury list is high at the moment? Definitely nervous going into this game. Last time we went to Seville was for a party for the UEFA Cup final in 2003. 90,000 fans went over, won us a FIFA Fair Play Award, had an absolute ball of a time. Unfortunately, we didn't win it on the night after extra time. Larson got 2 goals for us, but that was the game that made me a Celtic fan. That was the game when I was a 12-year-old looking at this team and some phenomenal players we had back in the day. Jackie McNamara. Obviously, Bobo got a lot of criticism after the game. Ralph Douglas, Petrov, Sean Maloney. John Hartson didn't play that night. Chris Sutton. We had some cracking players in there. Lambert as well. Miyabi. Agat, Peta. Some squad we had. But we're here to talk about tomorrow night. And this is a team that only recorded their first win on Monday against Granada. Manuel Pellegrini is their coach. They have some phenomenal players. Claudio Bravo's the keeper. Joaquin still playing, still kicking around. He's the captain of the team. Bartra, they used to play for Dortmund. They have Bellerin that used to play for Arsenal as well. They have a decent squad there, and they have a good midfield, which I'm concerned about tomorrow night because we're missing our skipper. Our skipper is out with a knock. Abada is actually not playing. He's ruled out because he's obviously attending a religious event for Israel. I don't know if it's the same situation for Nir Beaton. I'd say it will be. James Forrest is still not up to pace, so he won't be in contention. Taylor is out with a shoulder injury. He could be out for 4 to 6 weeks. Kyogo is still out. Giamakis is still not up to pace yet, so we won't see him probably until the weekend. So we're stuck for numbers. We're going into a tough game. We have no Celtic fans there to cheer us on. There'll probably be a handful in the stadium. It's a fantastic stadium, 60,000 seater stadium, green and white chairs, good to see. But in sunny Seville, can we get result? I'm confident we can get results. I don't fancy a win against Seville. I can fancy a 1-1 draw. And who I put out tomorrow would be Hart and goal. Joe Hart for the captaincy, wealth of European experience. 10 years ago yesterday, he made his first Champions League, played his first Champions League game for Man City. So that's how you know he's been around a long time. Wealth of experience. Joe Hart and goal, no question about it. Right back will have to be Anthony Ralston. Look, Anthony Ralston's been phenomenal in the European game so far. He's back in, he's recovered from COVID-19, so him on the right, Jovanovic on the left, because I don't know what's going on with Liam Scales. There hasn't been much talk about him. Taylor's out, Montgomery's the other option, but I go with Jovanovic. I think he's more of an established defender, and he's a wealth of European experience as well, so stick him in there. Centre backs will have to be the same, Starfelt and Cameron Vickers. Vickers is coming off confidence after scoring the weekend. Starfelt looks like he's at the raising his game in the last couple of games, so keep that defensive partnership in there. We could bring Welch on if something goes wrong, so it's not a bad defensive option to bring Welchie on. I just think Welchie is off that yard of pace with these players that we've played against in Europe. Not just Welch, it's Starfelt as well, the majority of the defenders. So let's see, has the fitness levels increased in European standard wise? Midfield is a headache because do you put Sorrow as a defensive midfielder or do you go with James McCarthy? My heart says James McCarthy. I just think we put Jamesy in there. I think Sorrow gives away stupid fouls. I'd probably bring Sorrow on for the last 25 minutes or half an hour. Depends how the game is going. If we're defending for our lives, could be 2 defensive midfielders. But Ange doesn't play like that. He just plays with the style of football. He doesn't go ultra defensive. He just goes out, puts it out, all out attack and go for it. That's the way it is with the style of football we play. Midfield, Tom Rogic. Tom could be the captain tomorrow night. He got the captain's armband off Mcgregor the other night, but I could probably go with Hart. It doesn't really matter. Once we see leaders out there calling the team, that's the main thing. Tom in there with David Turnbull. David Turnbull needs to be on every set piece, take a ping against his. I think David Turnbull will be the man to crack this Betis defence open and test the keeper, to be honest, which is, I know we have ammunition there that should do it, but I'll go with Turnbull. Right back, or right wing, sorry, not right back. Right wing would be Yotta. Now Yotta can play left wing. That's what he came in for, but we have no options on the right at the moment. Dembele's injured. James is not up to pace. Kyogo, I know he doesn't play on the right, but he's not an option, still injured. Abada is out because of the Israeli and religious day, whatever's going on tomorrow. Left wing would have to be young Montgomery. Look, he's a treat to watch pushing forwards. And you'll have Jovanovic in front of him. I think that'd be a good show. Then up front, Albion Yeti. Albion's coming off a bit of confidence. He hasn't got much game time recently, but the last game he started because we have no striker options, and he's 2 goals. He looks sharper than he was last season. Could he do in European standards against a La Liga team? Never say never. So I fancy 1-1 tomorrow. I think it'll come from a set piece. I think it will be a David Turnbull free kick, or it's going to be a Cameron Vickers header. It would be great to see Starfelt get a header, but let's see what happens. Don't write Celtic off. You know, I know it's a kick in the teeth that Callum's not playing tomorrow. Abada's not playing, but my opinion is, if it's a religious day and you're getting paid a job, you're getting paid for doing a job for a big football club like Celtic for a big game. Abada should have been playing. You know, it's a joke, an absolute joke. But I'm sure we're going to forgive him. I'm sure he's going to make it up to us with goals and assists during the season. So let us know what score you think. I know a lot of people are going in like, oh, can we even get anything here? But you have to be optimistic. As a lot of Celtic fans say, keep the faith. And I'll leave the video there, folks. I'll be back tomorrow night. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, as I repeat again, please subscribe. 300 away from 7,000. And what I'll be doing in the next couple of weeks, once we get to 7,000, I will be giving this top away on Instagram to a lucky subscriber. So if you haven't looked at that channel, Quality Clobber, it's an Instagram page. That's where I got that jersey from. So I'll be going to some lucky Celtic fan. Speak to us all soon. Hail, up the Celts.